moments just to be able to get things all set up. And all right, we are live. Aloha, and thank you everyone so much for joining in for another very special Paradigm Shift Central weekly guided global meditation. My name is Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, Skull Babylon. Thank you so much for joining us here for a very special new moon, a Cancer new moon edition. For this broadcast, I'm actually going to be doing this solo, and for this one, we're just going to be chatting for a little bit off the start, and then from there, we're going to be getting right into the meditation. With the themes and the season of Cancer, I'm sure a lot of us are feeling many waves of emotions, many waves of feelings. And so what I want to be able to do is really be able to invite in those themes, invite in those sensations that we are already in the midst of, and to be able to incorporate that into today's meditation. So for those of you who are tuned in on any platform, thank you again so much for joining in. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, you guys are welcome to click the link in my profile to be able to join in over on YouTube. And we'll be getting started into the main part of the meditation in the next couple moments, just to give people a chance to be able to join. Again, as it is right now, the meditations that we're doing through Paradigm Shift Central, we're currently doing them once a week on the evenings. In the future, we may kind of mix around our schedule. We're just really in a phase where we're experimenting and trying things out with Paradigm Shift Central as we kind of move into this new format. So thank you for bearing with us as we allow ourselves to just kind of like navigate and explore this new frontier together. And yeah, be sure to check out paradigmshiftcentral.com if you haven't already yet. You can check out the membership options to be able to receive access to join the ongoing events that we have. And that's an awesome way to be able to help support the community. So if you're a fan of what we're doing here within the community and you want to be able to connect further, then definitely go ahead and check out the main website. And we would love to be able to have you join in as one of our standard members. And there's also a 10-day trial for you to be able to check things out. So for those of you who are tuned in on YouTube, go ahead, leave a comment down in the chat. Let me know that you guys are there. Again, for this meditation, I'm not expecting like a huge crowd. In many ways, you know, even if this was a meditation, literally just with a small handful of us, that would be totally fine with me, because I feel that this is a meditation that I myself am doing also for myself. So I'll be experiencing it alongside with you. So for those of you who are here, please feel free, leave some comments in the chat. How are you guys? What are some of the emotions that you guys have been feeling over the past few days, over the past week? Again, with this Cancer new moon season right now, this is a very, very interesting time where, you know, there's kind of like this almost kind of like satire of this idea of, you know, like one moment we're just kind of like super happy, and then the next moment we're just like crying and we don't even understand why we're crying. And as someone who is a Cancerian myself, I can definitely relate to that. I can definitely kind of like feel into kind of like the ups and downs, the waves themselves. But with this, there's also the idea that, you know, maybe there are some emotions that we haven't felt in a while that need to be felt. Are there any emotions that have maybe just kind of been packed away in like the back of the dresser, so to speak? You know, it's just kind of like, you know, you got your clothes dressers, and then every now and then you just like take like something and you just kind of like smash it into the back of a dresser, and then you don't find it for like half a year or something like that. Do you have any emotions that are currently smashed into the back of your dresser, covered up by all like your dirty laundry and everything? For some reason, that metaphor came to mind, but I don't know if you relate, let me know, because again, you know, what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to acknowledge and honor the many emotions that we carry. We are multifaceted, multi-emotional creatures, and by being able to again just be able to practice sitting with, to be able to practice acknowledging, to be able to practice having conversation with these emotions, it's a very powerful way to be able to clear energy, to be able to heal, to be able to release, and to be able to invite in more of that energy that we want to be able to feel, that more of like that vibrant energy, the joy, the gratitude, the magic. But at the same time, you know, it's interesting because I just kind of chit-chatting here with myself, and at the same time, you know, like you guys leaving comments here in the chat, who here can relate to the idea that, you know, on some days, maybe you do want to experience sadness. Maybe you do want to be able to experience melancholy, even if there's not even necessarily like a logical explanation as to why. But for some reason, your soul is just kind of like, you know what, like today, whether or not you quote unquote want to, it's just like I am being called to experience melancholy. I'm being called to experience the desire to want to just kind of like be alone or be left alone. And again, it's interesting to be able to observe those, because within culture and everything like that, oftentimes it's so easy for us to be able to, in some ways, kind of create this idea that it's like, oh, like everybody has to be happy, everybody has to, like eat your soma, like everybody, Brave New World reference, like everybody, like the only the only good emotions are happy emotions and everything like that. But it's like, no, it's the spectrum, right? Like may you have enough of the days where things are a little bit sad, so that you can appreciate the other days where things are more joyful, right? Like we have to go through that spectrum. So it's a very powerful time right now, and again, just really inviting us to be able to work with these waters, to work with the waters as a metaphor for our emotions. When we think of the moon and we think of waters and we think of Cancer season, the waters in themselves, like even within dream symbolism, they symbolize like the conscious and the subconscious. There's what's on the surface. There's what you show to the world. There's what people see when they talk to you or how you present yourself online. But then there's what's underneath the surface. And that's sometimes what isn't always seen. And sometimes we don't even always see it. So what happens when we allow ourselves to go deeper? What happens when we allow ourselves to explore the depths of our waters? What is there for us? And what is there for, like, literally for us? It's not a bad thing. It's literally there so that we can bring consciousness to it. And the more that we can sit with those feelings and whether or not it's something we feel we need to release or move, again, it's also clearing space. It's also opening up new energies. I think there's probably parts of us, and you guys tell me just by commenting in the chat, and I'll get into the meditation in just in the next couple moments, but just as context, I feel like there are probably parts of us that probably have some like suppressed like various ranges of emotions, like suppressed like anger, like suppressed sadness, where it's just kind of we've conditioned ourselves to just kind of bite our tongue, to bear with it, to just kind of try not to complain, to just keep on going, to keep our chin up. It's okay. The world's going to shit, but it's okay. Just keep on smiling and stuff like that. But at the same time, as much as the world is in this state of chaos, it's also in a state of transformation. And I don't think it's as simple as saying the world is going to shit. I think it's a process. It's a process of things turning from one state into another. And if mushrooms can grow out of shit, then so can you. So but with that said, let's get ready to be able to move into this meditation. We're going to keep this one. I don't know how long it's going to be. It'll be whatever length it needs to be, probably no more than 30 minutes. And yeah, for me, even today, like I'm feeling my energies are, today's been a long day for me. So I'm feeling pretty tired. So we're going to just kind of like roll through this together and yeah, just allow ourselves to open our hearts to the experiences as they arise. And so with this meditation, I'll just invite you guys to find a position, to get comfortable. If you want to lie down for this one, that's totally welcome. You're more than welcome to be able to do that. You may fall asleep if that is the case. But nonetheless, just allow yourself to be able to find a place where you can get nice and comfortable. And again, we're going to go on a little bit of a journey. We'll do our calibration. We'll do our, just orient ourselves at the start. And then we're going to take a little bit of a journey down to the waters. And we'll walk those paths together as we get there. So if you guys are ready for this meditation, go ahead, drop an 1111 in the chat. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to click the link in my profile to jump over to YouTube. And again, for those of you who may be listening to this in the future, thank you as well. I know there's always people listening to this in the future, so I appreciate everybody checking this out whenever you can. And again, we do this meditation as a practice. It is a practice. It is a journey. It is a gift for yourself. And yeah, it's another awesome opportunity for us to be able to connect here as community. So with that said, let's go ahead and get things nice and ready. I'll just kind of allow myself to get situated. I got my beautiful, magical amethyst crystal skull with us today. So working with those energies to just kind of anchor in. And yeah, again, just kind of opening my heart to allow spirit to kind of work through me to be able to deliver this meditation. I have like a bit of a bit of a framework, but other than that, again, with most of the meditations that I do here, they're just intuitively guided. So, all right, team. So with the people that we do have here today and the people who are listening to this in the future, thank you so much for being here. And with that said, we will get right into today's meditation. So let me just set up two things here. All right, there will be a little bit of background audio as we go. Okay. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. When you're ready, go ahead and gently close your eyes. In this moment, with your eyes closed, you can gently just kind of straighten up your spine, roll your shoulders. Even if you want to just kind of like shake your hands a bit, shake your shoulders, do a little bit of an inhale, exhale. Nice sigh. Just clear the energy, clear any sort of like wiggles and any stagnant energy. And we'll just do another inhale, exhale. And from here, just allow ourselves to begin to arrive into a place of softness. Gently bringing awareness to our breath. Soft, gentle inhale through the nose or the mouth. And soft, gentle exhale through the nose and mouth. Again, nice, soft, gentle inhale. Nice, soft, gentle exhale. And as you breathe here, just allowing you to be able to feel the rhythm of your breath. Allowing it to feel the same way as if it is water rolling in upon a shore. Soft inhale as the water rolls in. Hold for a second. Nice soft exhale, the water rolls out. Continue to find the rhythm of your breath. With each exhale, just allowing yourself to soften into this practice. From here, we'll gently begin to bring awareness to our heart space. And we'll take a moment here to just calibrate our body and to fill our field with beautiful white light. Something we do at the start of every practice. And so from here, imagining a beautiful white light at the center of our heart space. And this white light moves simply through the directions of your thoughts. It has an energy to it. It has a breath to it. As this white light moves through our body, it will gently allow the parts of our body to softly relax. Imagine this white light moving down through our shoulders, down through our arms, all the way into our forearms, right down to our fingertips, and just allowing those parts of the body to gently relax. From here, imagine this beautiful white light moving down through our torso, down through our ribs, through our hips, our groin, allowing those parts of the body to relax. Imagine this white light moving down through our thighs, all the way down through our knees, our shins, right down to our toes, helping and just imagining those parts of the body softly relax. And as we imagine this energy gently rising up through our spine, all the way up every single vertebrae, one at a time, right into our shoulders, maybe straighten the spine here just a little bit, into the neck, into the jaw, all the way up through the cheeks, through the face, through the temples, the forehead, right to the top of the crown, gently allowing those parts of the body to softly relax. And from here, just visualizing our energy field just filled with this beautiful white light. Just like filling a cup with water, we are filling our vessel with love. So this white light is here to support you. It is here to be able to guide you. It is here to be able to assist you. This white is consciousness. This white is the wisdom of the cosmos. This white light is love, or whatever color you wish to imagine it. And so from here, let us begin to bring our awareness inwards as we practice flexing our imagination. Let us imagine that we are on our way towards a shore, towards a coast, towards the water. And so wherever you are right now, maybe you're on a small little trail, and maybe even in this moment, you just allow yourself to just take off any shoes or sandals you're wearing. And this trail already has a little bit of dirt and sand to it. So in this moment, as you look off into the distance, you can see the sky, and it's like this beautiful sky right now, getting closer to sunset. These beautiful colors of blue and purple, a little bit of orange. And imagine walking along this trail as you feel the sand between your toes. And take a moment here to be able to flex your imagination with as much detail as possible, imagining the sensation of the sand beneath your toes, between your toes. And from here, just continue to imagine yourself slowly walking your way towards this beautiful coastline. And maybe it's a coastline that you've been to before. And as you continue to walk, eventually you can begin to hear the sounds of the rolling waves. Slowly, you make your way towards the shore. And as you do, you just allow yourself to be able to take in the sensations of this space. You feel the breeze on your skin. You can hear the waves rolling in the distance. You can feel the dirt underneath your feet. Just take a moment here to breathe in nice and deep. Nice soft inhale. Nice soft exhale with a little bit of a sigh. Giving your body permission to relax. Noticing how the sounds of the water invite you to almost instantly just relax. And from here, you can just imagine yourself slowly walking towards the shoreline. What do you feel as you make your way towards the water? What memories arise for you? Perhaps the idea of a shoreline is something that you connect to moments of your past, moments that you've shared with friends or family. Perhaps it brings you joy. Perhaps it brings you into a place of gentle reflection, gratitude, maybe even a little bit of sadness, memories of times that have passed. And slowly in this moment, imagine walking your way all the way up to where the water's edge meets the shore. And in a brief moment, gently imagine this very specific sensation of the water gently rolling up over your feet, So you place your feet, your bare feet into the wet sand, and you feel the water rolling over your feet, rolling and wrapping their way around your ankles. And you wiggle your toes as they deepen into the dirt, into the mud, into the sand, feeling the minuscule texture, every single grain of sand within your awareness. And so as you stand here for a moment, allow yourself to just check in. How are you feeling? How have you been feeling? The waters are here to support you and to guide you, to nurture the space that you're creating for yourself to feel the feels. Have a little conversation with yourself. And even in this moment, you can just imagine you're just kind of basically just gazing out over the horizon, seeing the beautiful sky, feeling the breeze, and maybe even just imagining, maybe you just kind of like gently sit yourself down on the shoreline. Take a moment here to just be able to reflect. How are you feeling right now? How have you been feeling? Be honest with yourself, as honest as you can be. Sit yourself. Continuing to breathe here. In this moment, just through this conversation, just acknowledging for yourself that it's okay to feel whatever you are feeling. And as you allow yourself to feel into your emotions, you notice that the atmosphere begins to change. Clouds begin to roll in from a distance. And over the next period of moments, you can tell that a rainstorm is brewing. And slowly, over the next few moments, you begin to feel the start of a soft and warm, gentle rain. In this moment, as the rain comes down upon you, become aware of it. Feel the sensation of the rain on your skin. As you look up towards the sky, not worrying for a moment about the idea of getting wet, just fully embracing it. And so here, as the rain washes down upon you, this is a chance for us to be able to acknowledge, to be able to sit with, be able to clear, to be able to move, to be able to honor whatever emotions are with us in this moment. And yet for this moment, very specifically, let us take an opportunity here to be able to sit the very specific emotion of sadness. For the next few moments, I'll stop talking. You, the waves, the beach, the sky, the rain, feel into your heart space. Maybe even gently put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath here. Just sending yourself so much love. And as a bit of an experimentation, what we're going to do for the next few moments, we are going to intentionally allow ourselves to feel sad. To feel sad about whatever it is that we want to feel sad about. To give ourselves permission to feel sad. And the fact is, the only reason you feel sad is because you love, is because you care. There's no shame in sadness. And so, what does it feel like to let yourself feel sadness, to give yourself permission to feel sadness? Explore this. You're safe in this space to do so. Allow the sensations of the rain to naturally make this process more accessible for you. Continue here for the next few moments and allowing any emotions to arise and just reflecting through your heart on what it is that you feel sad about. Allow this to arise. Allow these emotions to rise to the surface. Continue here for the next few moments as you continue to hold this space for yourself with the deepest amount of love that you possibly can for yourself, for others, for the collective. Go ahead. Allow the breath to be present with you in this moment. As you continue here, even practice saying in your mind, what are you sad about? What do you feel sadness for? And again, as you explore this sadness, explore it from the perspective of understanding that this sadness is only a reflection of the love that you hold. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to love. It's okay to love deeply. It's okay to feel grief, to feel loss, to feel uncertainty, to feel overwhelmed, to feel confused, to feel scared. What is it that you feel? And why do you feel it? Talk to yourself in this moment. Allow your higher self to speak to you in this moment, through you. As you allow yourself to feel any sadness in this moment arising, feeling the waters moving through you, around you, give yourself permission to be able to let go of anything you want to let go of, and yet also hold on to anything you want to hold on to. As you continue to do this, you notice that slowly the storm begins to pick up a little bit. And now what was once just a light rainstorm is now a little bit more of a heavy rainstorm. You can feel the droplets landing on you. And yet in this moment, you can even begin to imagine yourself like moving around the beach. You can imagine kind of like walking. Even if you want, you can even imagine yourself kind of adding a little bit of a dance to your step. As you do, just allowing yourself to almost like externally see the emotions that you carry inside of you, painted around you through waves of energy, whatever that looks like to you. What are some of the heaviest emotions that you hold right now? Take a moment to just be able to acknowledge them. Maybe it's things that you've been carrying for quite some time, perhaps even years. Whatever it is that you hold, take a moment here to be able to speak on behalf of the universe, on behalf of your higher self, and to just be able to send love. Be able to speak to yourself as if you were speaking to your child self. Be able to remind you that it is okay, that you are allowed to feel, that your feelings are valid, that they are seen and they are heard. Now in this moment, the rain, you feel like rolling across your skin as you look up towards the sky. And in the midst of this darkness, there is still beauty. In the midst of this chaos, there's still serenity. Part of the human experience is being able to experience all of these emotions within the spectrum. From here, you notice that the rain slowly begins to become not only heavier, but you begin to hear the sounds of thunder. In the distance, you can see the thunder cracking over the horizon. And right now, what I invite you to do is to be able to feel into anything that you're holding that is an emotion akin to that of anger. What are you angry about right now? What is there that you carry? A perception, an understanding. It's okay to be angry. There are many things in this world that you can and should be angry about. Anger, just as sadness, is another version of love. What we want to do is be able to consciously work with it, to hold it, to motivate us. You may be angry about the way the world is. Good. Get angry. Let that motivate you to be able to want to make a difference, create a better way. And so feel into this motion, this emotion, this energy in motion. You can see the lightning off in the distance, the storm coming closer, getting to ground you. And in this moment, how you choose to be able to move on the beach is up to you. Maybe you can begin to even feel yourself just kind of like clenching your fists almost kind of like swinging punches at the rain, or almost kind of like dancing ecstatically. Maybe even need to just be able to bellow out a little bit of a release. And you can literally even just do this right now where you are in this safe space, as you take a moment to just be able to feel into your anger. Are you angry? Do you carry angry? Do you carry anger? Of course you do. You are human. It doesn't guide your every waking moment, but no doubt it is there. It is a part of you, as it should be. And yet, as we keep saying, anger in itself is another extension of the energy that we know as love. If you were not angry, you are simply not paying attention. You are dismissing that which is happening. There are many things in this world that we can be rightfully carry anger towards. Let us not carry anger towards our neighbors, but rather the circumstances that have brought them into the behavior that perhaps they exhibit. The the system that has bred ignorance, the circumstances that have brought forth the worst in people. Yet you know that at the core of those people, they too, they too can be seen with a place of love, through love. And so in this moment, allow yourself to really just be able to feel into any anger. Allow this anger to arise into any visceral sensations. Like I said, even doing like a little bit of like a bit of a literal, like not just a sigh, but a literal like lion's roar. So go ahead, take a moment here, and just together we'll do about 3 lion's roars. And you can just imagine yourself standing on the beach as a storm surrounds you. And as you honor this energy, yet also move it through your energy field, release it. Do not allow it to be stagnant. So together we'll do a deep inhale and an exhale, and we'll do a roar like a lion's roar, a dragon's roar. So together, follow my lead. Inhale together. Bit of a roar. Take a moment here just to be able to breathe, and you can kind of like clench your fist if you want to. Together again, inhale. And just feeling into it, all of the people right now, this collective frustration, this collective anger that exists throughout the collective right now. No doubt it is there. Let us see it, let us feel it, and let us move it, let us release it, let us transform it through love into positive action. One more together. Inhale. Good. As you breathe here, just allow yourself to just imagine just kind of opening up your chest. Relax your arms and just release, relax the best of your ability. Breathe softly. Looking off into the horizon, you see the clouds continuing to move, and beyond the storm, the sun still shines. And you begin to see the sun shining through the clouds in the distance. And so right now, I want you to breathe. Breathe into your heart space. And let us move into a conclusion of this meditation as we allow ourselves to just be able to reflect on gratitude, on love, on joy. And let us find joy within the storm. Let us find joy within the rain. What within this reality brings you joy? What within your immediate existence brings you joy? The connection and the relationship you share with a friend or family member. the knowing that there are people out there making a difference, the creation of art, smiling and the laughing of babies and children, the new forests that are growing every day, the new models that are being brought into this world, the new earth that is being born through us. And so these emotions, all of these emotions, all of these waters, all of these waves, let us ride them. You cannot change the ocean, but you can learn to ride the waves. Do not suppress these feelings. Rather, deepen your relationship with them. Every emotion you carry is a messenger. And so from here, the next time, beyond this moment that maybe you find yourself feeling sadness or melancholy or anger, allow yourself to get curious. Allow yourself to know that there is a message there. And maybe it's your soul saying to you, hey, it's time to slow down. Hey, it's time to take a break. Hey, it's time to change things. Hey, it's time to move things. There is always a reason for any emotion that you are feeling. And though you may not always understand the reason, simply acknowledge that that reason is there. And so let these emotions continue to move us, to guide us, to help us become more of who we are. And over time, we will begin to understand more of what emotions we carry and why we carry them, even if we don't fully know why now. And so, as you allow yourself to feel into your heart, you notice that the storm slowly begins to roll onwards. And now, you can see the clouds opening up. And as the clouds roll, a rainbow reveals itself. And where there was once a storm, there is now the beautiful sight of a rainbow. And just feel into your heart right now. Take a deep inhale. Nice exhale, a bit of a sigh. One more deep inhale. You are perfect as you are. You are whole as you are. You literally carry the whole ocean within you. Honor it. The waters of the surface and the waters below. And so in this moment, as the sky clears, you see the sun in this beautiful, beautiful spectrum across the sky, reflecting this like blue purple on the water. Maybe you walk down towards the shore, towards the water, and you feel the water rolling up on your feet. Maybe in this moment, you just kind of gently swim out into the waters. Whatever you choose to do here, you may just sit here, or maybe you gently swim out into the waters and just allow yourself to just softly float in the waters. Give yourself permission to just feel peace. Even if you don't have a specific reason, invite in right now the feelings of peace. Breathe here softly. Everything's going to be okay. You're exactly where you need to be in order to get to where you are going. And everything that you need is within arm's reach. And as you take a moment here, just allow yourself to be able to connect with the wisdom of your higher self, the wisdom of your heart. There is a message coming through to you from your higher self right now, from the wisdom of your guides and your spirit angels and guardians. What do they have to say to you right now? What message comes through for your heart right now? Something to nurture your spirit and inspire your soul. something in theme with the meditation we've just practiced. Listen. Don't think, just listen. What do you hear? Beautiful. Whatever came through, just allow yourself to hold it. For me, the message that came through very clearly is the idea that your softness serves. There is a time and a place within this world to be hard, to be sharp, to be rigid, and yet equally so, there's a place and a time to be soft, to be gentle, to be receptive. And so hold the emotions as a mother holds their child. Be them, acknowledge, honor them, learn from them. Allow yourself to gently prepare to move into the conclusion of this meditation, checking in with your heart. How do you feel now? Allowing us to have gone through this journey, reflecting, sitting with our sadness, sitting with our anger, expressing our anger, and clearing space to be able to invite in an abundance of joy and peace. And yet we do not need to let go of the sadness and the anger, but we simply relate to them. They can continue to sit with us, and they can also teach us and motivate us. They are a part of us. Send love to those parts of yourself. Send love to your sadness. Send love to your anger, just as you would send love to your joy, your gratitude. And so, this is a space that you can return to at any moment. You can return to it through meditation, through dreams. And next time you do, another storm may roll in. And you can use this as a chance to be able to process emotions as you wish. And allow yourself to just be able to remind yourself of the peace that is accessible in any moment. You are worthy of peace. And so let us fill ourselves with this peace, with this dynamic emotion. And let us bring this peace with us out into the world. Let us bring with us the wisdoms of water, the way of water. So just take a couple more moments here. Soft, gentle inhale. Soft, gentle exhale, a bit of a sigh. Soft, gentle inhale. And soft, gentle exhale. And slowly, the sounds of the waves gently disappear. And take one more moment here. Just check in. How are you feeling? One or two words. How are you feeling right now? Beautiful. Concluding this meditation with gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up, for going on this journey, thanking the community for holding space together, thanking our guides and our guardians, our ancestors for being here with us. When you are ready, carrying this energy with you, carrying this slightly tuned version of yourself, this peaceful version of yourself, this more integrated version of yourself, and bringing it with you beyond this meditation into tomorrow and the days still ahead. When you're ready, slowly begin to bring awareness back to your physical body as you gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and slowly open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. And welcome back. Beautiful. Thank you everyone so much for going on that little journey with us. For those of you on any of the platforms, please feel free to leave any comments on how you guys are feeling or even just any feedback. We'll just take a moment here and then we'll wrap it up in a bit. Some of the comments, Pack says, feeling at peace. Thank you, Pack. Intuitive Woman says, loved and cherished. Peace to all. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys were able to make it to this one. Again, it's not necessarily a super huge crowd this time around, but I know people will be listening in the future, and I'm glad those of us who were here were able to experience it together. Jennifer says, thank you. That was so lovely. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad you're able to make it as well. May the force be with you, says Pack. Thank you, Pack. May the force be with you too. Cool. Deep breaths. All right. So from here, let us kind of continue to just kind of carry this vibration with us. Go get some fresh air, go get a snack, go walk outside, go look up at the stars, go take a shower, go journal, whatever it is that you feel you need to do. Just do it softly, do it gently, and just allow yourself to just kind of like feel the wave of water still with you in this moment. And maybe you'll bring it with you into some very special dreams that you may have tonight as well. So beautiful. Well, this has been an absolute joy as always. And I appreciate everybody being here. And thank you so much for being a part of the Paradigm Shift Central community as it continues to evolve. Again, I'm excited to be able to see what the months ahead of us will look like. Things are evolving and changing all the time. So I appreciate everybody's support as we navigate the waters together. Again, if you guys would like to be able to support, even if you want to just do like a single donation to support the production time involved with these broadcasts, check the link in my profile on Linktree or TikTok, or my beacons on Instagram or TikTok. And there's a PayPal button there, or just send me a DM. Super, super appreciated. As always, you guys can also check out the memberships on paradigmshiftcentral.com. That's a great way to be able to help support. And that will give you access to the ongoing events that we do. And stay tuned. We'll be updating the schedule for the upcoming events very soon. And yeah, if you guys want to order anything from the shop, you can always do that as well. So, and please feel free to even just tell a friend about what we got going on here. And yeah, we'll wrap it up there. So, all right, team. I love you guys so much. Again, I'm glad that I was able to show up for this practice, not just for you, but also for myself, so that I could practice it with you. And yeah, that's what it is. It's a practice. So cool. All right, finish it off with a wolf howl. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you guys again so much. As always, go ahead and check out Paradigm Shift Central for more content, or my YouTube channel, and also on Spotify at Paradigm Shift Radio. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you guys again. We'll be doing more global meditations. Right now, the schedule is Wednesdays at 10 p.m. EDT. That may change. We'll see. But in the meantime, just keep an eye open for it and jump in when you can. So thank you guys again. Much love. And as always, keep it shifty, and we will see you in the future. So happy new moon in Cancer, everybody. All right. Much love. Bye-bye.